What is up, everybody? We're starting OBS up so we can click on it and we can click on TCG player. Because what we're going to talk about today is Dominaria and the craziness, and it's just crazy. So we are in, God, I think Dominaria has been out for over a month by now. We have, first off, we have distributors not getting stock of Dominaria, and this is all crazy. I mean, right now I could just look TCG. I'm just using TCG as a baseline. So we got Karn market price 50. Granted, you could get it down to 49 here, 48 there, blah blah blah. Teferi 35. What's crazy though is these prices. Laura the Dawnbringer, History of Ben Mali, I think it is. May or may not be. It's by now normally standard wise, a lot of these prices don't hold that well, and we still have quite a bit. I mean, that's a huge drop from Moxamber to Muldrotha. But regardless, there's a lot of wanted cards in this set. But then it's kind of confusing me because I thought this is it. This is great. People were loving Dominaria. People were coming out. They're playing. And I happened to go to another shop for another event for HeroClix. And they were doing PPTQ, and the numbers were awful. Talked to another player there, and he told me it's just been awful, period. So I'm thinking, what the hell is going on? You know, like, people are excited for Dominaria. But every time I schedule standard, what happens is people want draft. So people want to get these cards in their hand. And it's a little bit easier, I guess, than, you know, picking up singles little by little. And plus you get to play, and draft's always fun if you have a good group of guys with you. Construct token, look at that, 275. Jeez Louise. Yeah, but that being said, it's just, it's crazy when I'm thinking about it. And, like, right now, boxes, they have it here for 100. That's kind of normal, but most of the time, you know, some of these guys will try to low cut each other, 95, 90. That's not happening right now. They're at a low price right now. I mean, high price right now compared to normal, because something is going on. They're changing a lot right now with what they're doing with Magic. So PPTQs are getting bad turnouts around here in California. Standard isn't really buzzing like people thought it would be, and we thought Dominaria was going to save it, but is it kind of hurting it? And here's the problem with it is a lot of these cards that people need to play standard are very expensive. Karn is being used in almost every good deck, and he's averaging $50. I literally if I pull him, like, you know, cracking packs, or a player trades him in or whatever, I literally get rid of him right away, because you never know what's going to happen, if he's going to drop out of nowhere or what. But it's just nuts, you know? And so I think the problem is people can't afford standard now, and then you can't get the stuff you want because Dominaria is not being really refilled. I mean, I'll just shout out one distributor. Alliance does huge business. They're right under Diamond. Diamond is their main label, but Alliance, they try to focus all of their gaming and card stuff, and Diamond, they mainly try to focus on their comics and toys and stuff. So I work with Alliance for a lot of things, for HeroClix, you know, Magic, etc., Dragon Ball. They are saying it's been like 2 weeks, and they're saying, and they just said, we hope we're gonna get one soon. We don't know. So the problem is, again, others I can get it from, but the problem is some of these places, those may have over-ordered it, because a lot of people under-ordered because of how bad it's been lately, these sets coming out. So the problem is people like Alliance don't have them, and, you know, I'm talking to them, like, confused out of my mind, like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get why buy now? Like, it's been 2 weeks, you guys haven't got to replenish. And he's like, I'm sure it's going to happen, but we feel that Wizards of the Coast is thinking this is helping the secondary market. And I'm like, why would they care about the secondary market? They're not in the secondary market. That's our job, kind of, you know, resellers mainly. Not even, like, you know, shops, but he said, yeah, I think they're trying to give back to shops. They're trying to let them do it. And the problem is, it doesn't really work that way. Honestly, the best bet for us to do is just keep cracking boxes open and selling the singles. But again, you may not get all what you want. People open up numerous boxes, never see Karn. I literally opened up a fat pack and just got one. And it's just the way it is. So, I mean, it's not really worth the gamble for a store to do that. You do it in the beginning, but not now. And that's what it feels like you almost have to now, because players want singles. But again, it's a double-edged sword, and it's a catch-22. You got to open it to sell them, but then they got to want to buy them, and everything's so high priced. So, I just don't know. Again, I've been contemplating. We're in the last days of May, and we have June, and then in July, I have PPTQ. There's a couple other shops. I believe they have some in June. There's one in August. If theirs doesn't get a good turnout, you have to remember these PPTQs. You got to do payouts. You got to do pay your judge. Like, my judge doesn't want boxes. My judge said he straight up wants money. So you got to do all this, and it's a lot of work. It's very stressful. We've done them before, and you got to accommodate everyone and make it fun too. But is it going to be worth all the headache? And especially that the one I saw the other day, I'm just like, I couldn't believe my eyes, because it's a big store. It's a huge store, and for them to have like a little over 20 for PPTQ, I mean, that's like what people get pre-releases. So it's just standard is, I don't know. It's a very questionable route, saying where are we at with standard. I really wish I had a lot of Magic viewers, but I know I don't talk a lot about Magic on here, because I myself am not a big Magic collector. I'm just a seller. I'm more of the business side of Magic. I know a lot about selling it and what's hot and what's not, but I couldn't tell you how to make the best deck in the world or anything like that. So it's kind of hard to draw that audience, but I do wish I had people. It's nice to have bundles still right here. I mean, 34 is not bad. I mean, shipping, somewhere including shipping, that's not bad. That'd be what I would risk it on, some bundles. But I would like to just get feedback on what people think. What is going on? Do people think that standard is still hurting? Because we were all excited and we thought things are changing. We're going to see standard play. But I've literally, since we started, no one wants to play standard. Everybody wants to draft. Everyone wants to crack Dominaria. Period. That's it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's been since the day of release to now. May 30th, whatever today is. It's going to be June soon. Every time we do Magic, they want to just draft it. And that's fine. As long as I can keep it in the boxes, I'm going to keep on doing it. Because you got to do what you got to do to keep players happy and keep, things just afloat. But it's just, I don't know. It's kind of bugging me right now. Because I'm like, I just sold one of these. Double check the foil price. Yeah, it's only a little bit of jump. Sometimes you get a foil and it's like 3 times the amount. So I'll make sure I didn't undercut myself. That's the thing also as well. It's selling in case lines lately. People haven't been picking up things in case lines. Other stores I've seen sit on multiple things because I still go get comics at other shops since I don't sell comics. And there's stuff in there just sitting, but if you go on Facebook, eBay, a lot of stuff will move generally pretty fast. And that's just the way it is right now. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm just kind of really confused, perplexed, lost. You always want to support what you need to support, but it still feels like I'm working on my calendar for next month, and it's like, should I take standard off? I know people don't like me splitting draft both days, but I try to use the Friday Night Magic promos to bait people into standard, and they still will go, nah, let's do draft instead. I try to use it as an incentive. Like, if we do standard, we could do this promo this time, or whatever. But yeah, it's crazy, but who knows? Hopefully people can give me some of their insight, their opinion. Like I said, a lot of these cards are still very wanted, and they may just only shoot up. I mean, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if that's going to be the case. It's really hard to predict right now with the way things are going, but I can tell you 100% the fact that we have big distributors like Alliance and they don't have stock, that they don't have stock, it's just a huge, huge deal. Huge deal. It is pretty bad. This isn't normal. So, I don't know, guys. That's it for right now. I just wanted to do a little quick talk about that. Maybe people give me some feedback, what they think. I mean, there's no wrong or right answer, I guess, unless people really know what's going on. I'm gonna shut down my OBS, and I gotta send out a lot of stuff. I did sell a lot of Magic today. We had a good, hopefully everyone had a good Memorial Day, had a good day off, celebrated however you guys celebrate, and so I've been just doing nonstop these last 2 days of sorting cards and throwing them up on different avenues and just moving them, so I gotta pack up a lot of stuff. And remember, if you buy from us, Best There Is, we usually hook you up with a lot of cool stuff. So like, there's a HeroClix guy, he did a trade with us, some stuff we have in our case line. We just went out, so I'm going to swap it, but I'm going to give him a bunch of goodies because he's new to the game. I don't care if you're 100 miles away, 2,000 miles away, I'm going to hook you up. So I'm going to get him some maps, some custom dice, some custom tokens, all kinds of good stuff. And then I got a guy that, oh man, it sucks. He lost. He collected nothing but foil sets, and he lost a bunch on a Hurricane Irma, I believe. And he is trying to recoup and starting over. He's starting with like these later sets, and I'm trading him a lot of stuff or selling him a lot of stuff. So I'm trying to dig through and see what else I could give him to help him out a little bit, or even like something, I don't know. But anyways, got a lot of stuff to pack up. So that's it for now. We're gonna shut down OBS. We'll shut down this and that. Thank you guys for sitting there through that, and yeah, give me info if you guys got it. Yeah, bye.